Hi, I'm Nicole Johnson. I am the camp director here at Camp Maple Dell. I want to tell you a little bit about our summer day camp. Our camp offers all kinds of opportunities for your kids. Primary days, cubs, weeblos, we have everything for everyone. We have rowboats and aquatics experience, but we won't be swimming. We have learning a little bit about fishing and dinosaur digs. We're going to do natures, hikes, and we're going to go and do archery and BB guns. All of it with a little bit of Olympic fun involved. One of my big goals this summer is for kids to get opportunities in the great outdoors that they might not have at home. I want them to do, smell, feel, and touch things they don't normally have the opportunity to do. So we're going to pull out some magnifying glasses and look up close at a lot of things. We're going to encourage touching and doing because no one wants to listen to someone talk all the time. We want them to have experiences they won't forget. But let's talk a little bit about what to expect on your day at Maple Dell. First of all, Maple Dell is 4 miles up Payson Canyon. Our address is 14166 Payson Canyon Road. Now, you're going to see a sign that says Maple Dell, and it's going to actually point you to the left. If you go a few feet further, there is a big gate that says Maple Dell, and you'll see this sign. When you see this sign, you turn to the right, and that is our main parking lot. We would ask that everyone park their car there unless there's a medical need, because we're going to have kids everywhere playing. We ask that you bring a section A and B of your medical form. And if you are a Latter-day Saint primary group, you're going to need to bring your insurance certificate. Let's tell you a little bit more. Okay, we start registration at 7:30 in the morning. And ideally, we would like everyone to be there by 8, but we will do registration until 8:15. The reason I say ideally is at 8 o'clock, it gives us plenty of time to still give you a tour of camp, give you a lay of the land, show you where the bathrooms are, and get you to flag ceremony. Now, let me reiterate this. Flag ceremony isn't just flag, though that's a really important part of scouting. We love patriotism. We like taking a moment to respect our flag, but it's also a chance to have some fun. And I want the kids to be there for that if possible, because I want to give them memories from the very beginning until the minute they leave. Now, we start flag ceremony at 8:15, and our closing flag ceremony ends at 3. So it gives us a good chunk of day. What we do with that day is every 40 minutes we have rotations. We have 7 rotations, but we actually have 8 options. At one of your rotations, you can pick which side best suits your interests. But one of those sides is the dinosaur dig. Every 40 minutes, you'll do a rotation, and every 40 minutes will be filled with all kinds of experiences. Even if what we're doing, you get done fast, we have stuff to keep you entertained and learning without realizing they're learning. So there's 5 minutes between each 40 minutes, so you have time to get to the next rotation or go to the bathroom. And one of our rotations also includes the trading post, in case one of your kids are worried about not making it to the trading post. Now, the trading post is another opportunity that they're going to learn something, but they're also going to have time to go shopping too. I recommend that a Cub Scout bring about $10 each. If your Cub Scout or activity day child wants to get a knife, they need to have your permission and need to tell the leader that they're with that that's okay. And they probably are going to need a little bit more than $10. We do have knives that cost under $10, but we have knives that cost a little bit more. When they get a knife, we will hand it to their leader. There's a reason for that. These are kids, and they're curious. And we want to be sure that when they have something that is a tool like a knife, they know how to use it safely. And they know how to use it with supervision. So we're going to give it to their leader. And when their leader is ready to supervise it, then they can give it to them. So just a heads up on that subject. A little bit more about our trading post. We have all kinds of souvenirs, all kinds of crafts, lots of snacks and drinks. But I also recommend that you bring plenty of water. One of my most common problems up at camp, even on our milder days, is dehydration. We do still live in the high desert, and dehydration is my most common medical complaint. Also, I recommend, particularly in the morning, that a jacket be brought. Sunscreen is recommended, and insect repellent isn't a bad idea. So let me tell you a little bit more about your day. Oh, let's talk about some of the things you should be aware of that is at our camp. One of the things I would like to recommend is that Cub Scouts and their leaders or parents talk about the buddy system. We have a big lake and it's naturally appealing. So we recommend that you keep an eye on your Cub Scouts and we'll keep an eye on them as well. But we also recommend that they have an assigned buddy before they even get to camp. And if you have 3 in a buddy ship, so be it. But that way, they always have someone with them. We do have bathrooms, and we recommend that leaders go with them and make sure they get to the bathroom, and that everybody abide by 2 deep leadership. That means at least 2 leaders. But we certainly encourage parents to come with anybody who would like to be there. But part of the buddy system that I would like to suggest practicing before you even get to camp is what to do if you get lost. Now, the path at camp is really well planned and it's really obvious. It's a big circle around our lake and it is a dirt road. But sometimes something curious gets a kid's attention and they find themselves wandering. What do they do when they get lost? Well, one of the things we tell Boy Scouts is stop where you're at, stop moving so we can find you. You might do something like tell your Cub Scouts to hug a tree. Tell them to stay with that tree and not to go anywhere, and we will come find them. Not to wander, but to stay with the tree. Just as a precaution, you might want to do that in case they might stray from their buddy, or, heaven forbid, their buddy and them wander off. So this is a little bit of the stuff we're going to do this summer at Maple Dell. So that kind of gives you a quick summary of what to expect to camp this summer. Strongly recommend that you take a chance to look at our program guide. It has all the details. It has all the requirements listed that we're going to try to go over. And that'll be a little bit more detail for you. And like I said, it also will have some of the more information that you might need. But again, I thank you for taking time to look at this, and I look forward to seeing you this summer. Bye.